welcome to the DailyCourierNG, your trusted source for insightful news and analysis. I am Hallelujah News, and here are today's top stories. Ohanaeze Ndigbo demands 10 trillion naira compensation. Meanwhile, the Igbo apex group Ohanaeze Ndigbo is demanding a 10 trillion naira compensation from President Tinubu. This follows a shocking revelation by former military president Ibrahim Badamasi Babangida, popularly known as IBB, in his Memoir, A Journey in Service, where he clarified that the infamous 1966 coup was not an Igbo coup, as widely believed. Ohanaeze argues that this misconception led to severe consequences for the Igbo people, contributing to the horrors of the Biafra War. They insist that the Nigerian government must acknowledge and compensate the Igbos for the historical injustice they have endured. MKO Abiola's historic appeal resurfaces. Amid these revelations, a historic video of Chief MKO Abiola has resurfaced online.
Across him to do now, it will make things a lot easier, because it will be one civilian against the other. A man with a loaded gun, it takes a lot of courage to confront him the way God has had to make me do in the last few days.
The footage from June 1993 captures Abiola's passionately appealing to General Ibrahim Babangida to reverse the annulment of the June 12 presidential election, an election widely regarded as the freest and fairest in Nigeria's history. Abiola has urged Babangida to respect democracy and honor the will of the Nigerian people. But despite his plea, the election results remained annulled, altering Nigeria's democratic trajectory. Sadiq Abacha's defends his father. In a related development, Sadiq Abacha, son of the late military ruler General Sani Abacha, has come to his father's defense. In a Facebook post, he dismissed allegations that his father, who was chief of defense staff at that time, played a role in the annulment of the June 12 election. Sadiq praised his father's legacy, insisting that history will ultimately judge him favorably. Also, former President Muhammadu Buhari has reiterated his decision not to write a memoir. Back in 2019, Buhari stated that writing a book could lead him to criticize individuals he would rather not mention, to avoid harming their families.
Mainly, I don't want to hurt anybody. Hurting in the sense that there are certain people that I cannot resist abusing. But that hasn't got to do it hasn't got anything to do with their children and their grandchildren. So I don't want to hurt their children and grandchildren.
The decision means that some Nigeria's most pivotal political events during his tenure may never be documented from his perspective. On our table today, Ogbo market has been shut down. Soludo steps in. In Anambra State, the closure of Ogbo market in Onitsha has finally caught the attention of Governor Charles Soludo. The market, including its plumbing section, was shut down by the National Agency for Food and Drug Administration and Control, NAFDAC, due to the rampant sale and distribution of counterfeit drugs.
They say it's the contraband drugs. They also show me the codeine, and the many more names I don't know. So
they are being stored here?
Yes, sir.
And you saw them yourself?
I saw by myself, honestly. I can't lie, I saw.
We need to trace this thing back to who is making it. Since this has been banned worldwide, who is there? Because this wasn't made here. This was brought in from somewhere, a manufacturer somewhere. You said it's India. We must be able to trace the manufacturer. And then, how did it come in? Did it come? It's not spirit, it's not air. It came through the borders, either airports or seaports. So I think there is a much wider concern that we need to get, because I worry about the health.
In his visit, Governor Soludo met with the leadership of the plumbing materials market and discovered cartons of fake and controlled drugs, many of which have been banned globally, were hidden inside plumbing shops that were sealed off by NAFDAC. A video posted on NAFDAC's official X account confirms the presence of counterfeit medications in these shops. The agency's Director General, Professor Mojisola Adeyeye, defended the intensified crackdown, stating that their mission is to safeguard Nigeria's pharmaceutical sector.
You can get in it is the door. That is why we are doing what we are doing, to protect our lives. These are all controlled drugs that are not supposed to be on the streets. They have drugs in the plumbing section. Our forces, our police went with our staff. They overwhelmed us. We narrowly escaped from being killed. This
NAFDAC's crackdown on fake drugs. NAFDAC's aggressive operation in Onitsha, Aba and Idomota has led to the closure of over 11,000 shops and the arrest of 40 individuals. According to the agency, this operation, which has been in the work for over a year, targeted markets responsible for distributing 80% of medications across Nigeria. But this issue goes beyond Nigeria. Over the weekend, a BBC investigation exposed an Indian pharmaceutical company, Avio Pharmaceuticals, for illegally manufacturing and exporting unlicensed, highly addictive opioids to West Africa, including Nigeria, Ghana, and Cote d'Ivoire. The Mumbai-based company reportedly packages these drugs to look like legitimate medications, deceiving consumers and flooding the region with dangerous substances. And that's all for today's on the Daily Courier NG. Be sure to subscribe, like, and share this video to stay informed. You can also follow us on all our social media platforms for more details. Thank you for staying with us.